I will. Oh, here it is. 10, 8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're live! Hello, everybody. Welcome to StreamGeeks Live.
This is episode 31, and we are very excited and refreshed from the holiday weekend, and we hope you are as well for those of you that celebrated.
Yeah, it was, so here we are, and we are going to be showing you the top 25 must-see NAB show. What is the NAB show? The National Association of Broadcasters, the world's largest live streaming and video production broadcast convention in the world. So we're going to show you 25 companies you got to check out, plus you're going to get a chance to win a PTZOptics camera. We're echoing?
Yes.
And we're going to figure out what the echo is really quickly when we cut the test.
Cut the test. I'm assuming I'm echoing as well. If Paul is echoing, this happens when two mics are picking up the same voice. I don't know, maybe our mics are really hot or something like that. But yeah, we are in full-on NAB mode from here on out. This whole week is going to be dedicated to preparation for NAB, starting with today. I want you guys to be telling me in the chat who you want us to visit at NAB. Who do you want to see? Am I looking at the wrong camera? I am looking at the wrong camera. Sorry about that. Oh, now I'm all frazzle-dazzled. Anyways, let us know who you want to see in the chat so we can make sure to stop by their booth. Otherwise, we're going to share with you who is at the top of our list. We'll probably have a lot of crossover. And today's trivia is also going to be all related to NAB. So make sure that you prepare on StreamGeeks.live to participate in that.
Okay. Woo! And, of course, fixed it really quickly. Sorry about that, guys. We were playing around with some audio effects earlier today and forgot to turn them off for the broadcast. So let's get started. First of all, we want to show you, you can go to streamgeeks.us/top25 to see our full list. But let's pull in our presentation of the 2018 NAB show floor plan,
pocket video,
and we'll show you guys who we're going to be checking out. And this is kind of a big deal for us because we're going to scope out these top 25 companies, but let us know in the comments below, in the chat, the live chat on Facebook and YouTube, what companies are you most excited to see, because maybe we should be putting them on our list. We're trying to get our list as close to what we think is important for our viewers and people in the live streaming market, not television broadcast, but live streamers, churches, companies, people who are trying to put together live streaming systems on a budget, not high-end television trucks. So we've kind of ruled out all the radio station stuff, all the high-end stuff, and really just looking for that sweet spot of video production where we thought it would be really valuable to have. Thank you. And so we're going to go ahead and show you guys the 2018 show floor plan and the booths that we're most excited to see. So here we are. This is Central Hall, which is where we're going to kind of start because we're skipping North Hall. North Hall is all radio and television. We were like, you know what? Let's skip radio.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's a whole hall to radio.
Wow. Interesting.
So we're going to skip radio and we're going to walk right into the Central Hall. This is really kind of the start of the show, if you will. And you walk in the doors, and the first thing, actually, this is kind of where you walk in right here.
Thin out your brush there.
Let's thin out this brush for sure. And what's this right here, Michael? I think this is number 1 on our list. This is DJI. DJI makes drones, and I have to say, it's worth checking them out for sure. They've got, what do they have this year, Tess? Some of the new things? They've got a $99 drone, along with some really high-end stuff for broadcast as well.
The DJI Osmos is what we used to use, and maybe will be ranked. Is that on our packing list?
Yeah.
Mavic Air.
Yeah, the Mavic Air.
That's what we want.
That's what we want. And just stabilizers, really cool stuff for video makers. And then right next to them, the next on our list is Vimeo. And Vimeo just bought LiveStream. So LiveStream.com is now owned by Vimeo.
Interesting to hear what they have in store and planned out.
They came out with like a crazy price structure for charging a lot of money for live streaming. And I think they backed off on it because I think people were like, whoa, that's expensive.
What's going on here?
I can do it much cheaper with other companies. So They backed off. I think they're going to find a way to, I think it's going to be interesting. The reason why I have them on here, I think they're going to find a way for small businesses, creators, to have more of like a private live streaming place where they can charge for their content.
I see.
And I really think it's going to be good.
Chad says, what wireless tech do DJI drones use to transmit video from the drone?
I believe it's 5 gigahertz, the spectrum that they use. I don't know exactly what's inside, but I will ask. We'll
find out.
Everybody on our list, we're going to try to check out. And I'm glad we're doing this today because Michael and Tess, this is your first show at NAB.
Yeah.
So we're scoping it out, seeing what's fun. And then our next one here, these are our friends, LiveU.
Excited to see them. Maybe we'll be doing a mobile stream to visit them.
Yeah. So these guys have the mobile wireless streaming boxes.
We're going to be using the LiveU Solo the entire time for our live streams.
I know. Our entire show is going to be off the LiveU Solo. So we're going to be streaming that to Easy Live and then our Facebook and YouTube accounts. So that's going to be fun. It's a little scary thinking that we're using 2 4G modems to stream our show, but I think we're going to be able to pull it off.
Fingers crossed on that one.
So what's our next one on our list here?
Next we head to C2143, which is Aperture.
All right, so that's just down a little bit and to the left a little, actually.
Closer to us?
Closer, no, further away from our booth.
Oh.
The other way, Mike.
What hall are we in?
There we go.
We're still in Central Hall.
Zoom in a little. We're still in Central Hall.
So it is our hall.
Zoom in a little. All right, there, Aperture, right there. So Aperture makes really great lights. So I want to check out their new Fresnel lights. I want to check out their new LED panel lights, and I want to drop by there and see what they have. What's next?
Next to our
DPA
some
microphones.
of our babies over here. DPA microphones.
I think it's one. It's like over here somewhere, Mike. DPA somewhere in that area.
We'll have to go thank them for
their amazing. Oh, is it this one right here?
For their products,
Does it say DPA?
which really have supported us.
Yes, that's it right there.
Except when we have echoing.
I have it circled right there. That's DPA microphones. These guys have the best microphones in the business. So I'm excited to just see what they've got.
Me too.
Lavalier microphones,
and just
new
show them some love
headsets.
too.
Yeah, tell them how much we love their
use their
products.
microphones every show.
They're awesome. So we're gonna drop by there. We're just gonna do Central Hall first, and then we're gonna jump into some trivia maybe after Central Hall. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right. Actually, let's go into some trivia now. Actually, because if we can go full screen, I forgot to mention the audio delay.
But we didn't get to our booth at
No, we will. We will.
C9945.
We'll get to it. Well, that's part of the thing. Is that I wanted to mention a couple of things. One, I wanted to mention that there's a pre-NAB show. So if you guys are coming to NAB, the JB&A pre-show, yeah.
It's on Sunday. It's before
Saturday
the
and
Monday.
Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, excuse me. Before the Monday when the show doors open.
It's at the SLS Hotel, which is the last stop on the monorail. So if you're staying at the Westgate or somewhere on the Strip, you can get on the monorail, stop at the SLS, and free beer, free food. We'll be there with a booth.
Cool tech.
You can drop by, see the new PTZOptics producer kit. And so I wanted to mention that. Also wanted to mention that vMix reseller meetup, the Streaming Idiots meetup, is going to be Tuesday at Scott Whitney's podcasting location. And then also Broadfield, the distribution company, has a reseller meetup, and that is at the Mandalay Bay at 6:30 on Tuesday. And that's about all the parties I know of outside of, obviously, the NAB show.
Those are the only parties we were invited to.
Oh, there's a new tech. There's a new tech keynote speech at the Sunday JB&A
Scott, you will
show.
be there Sunday. Wonderful. Hopefully you can be at the JB&A event.
Yes, stop by the JB&A event, right?
Richard says, +1 for the DPA microphones.
Woohoo! So I wanted to mention all of that, and now let's get back to our NAB tour and show you guys what we're going to be checking out. Oh, Tess, actually, don't forget to tell them about your television debut.
Oh, please. You're going to be on too. Paul and I were invited on 2 separate occasions. You can catch us on the broadcast beats, NAB Show Live, broadcast beat, broadcasts, excuse me. Too many broadcasts in one sentence. The entire NAB show, they are the official live stream for NAB. So Paul's going to be on Saturday talking about social media and streaming, and I think there's some form of debate going on in which Tom Sinclair is part of as well. And Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about Facebook Live on a panel there.
Yeah, so you can catch that on the official NAB Show page, which I believe is on their website. They were talking about maybe doing it to Facebook. And then on Thursday at 1:30ish, I'll also be on with Andrew Haley from Wirecast.
You are?
Yeah, so I'm going to have 2
Why
shows.
don't you tell me this?
I have to put that on the calendar. I apologize, Tess. I'll put that on the calendar.
That's big news.
Yeah, no,
so
I'll
you're
tell you
going to
about
be
that
on
twice.
the NAB show twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we want to get all out of that all the way. Now let's continue touring the NAB Show
He doesn't tell me
Central Hall.
anything.
and
I
show
was
you
about
guys-
to say, Andrew
you
never
guys
got
should
back to us. What is
No, he got
thinking?
back to me.
Yeah, he did. Okay, good.
Okay, so we covered the DPA microphones. We're definitely stopping by there. What else is in Central
A
Hall?
lot of what we see on here are pieces that are part of our studio and everyday production,
Yep.
which takes us to Shure.
The Shure microphones, Michael. I think it's up here somewhere. Might have to type it in and find it. But Shure microphones, great wireless tech. There it is there. They've got some new stuff coming out, I know. In-ear monitoring system that we're looking at purchasing. So we wanted to get them. And then next to them, Audio-Technica, not on our list, but a great company for microphones.
Yeah, that's Michael's mic.
Nikon.
Is Audio-Technica.
Michael's getting excited.
Stay away.
There's IDX systems. They have really great wireless SDI transmitters that go like miles and miles.
What is this Able sign? I've never
Oh,
seen
Able
that.
Sin. All right, keep going, Michael, to the right, because I think they're over here. So Able Sin, here they are right here. So I love these guys. They're not a manufacturer. They are a reseller.
Okay.
So they represent PTZOptics. They represent a whole bunch
I
of
didn't
different
know
companies. And I like them because and here's Draco Broadcast. That's Dracast, the LED brands. I want to stop by their LED panels as well. But Able Sin, really, Cine, they call it. They put together some of the most interesting trade show exhibits ever because they're not just one company displaying just their products. They always mix like this VR camera with this experience, with that screen and this
fun.
and that. So it's very cool to see their booth, for sure. And next on our list?
Next, we have the most important booth of them all, which is PTZOptics.
The PTZOptics booth.
Over here in C9945. Where are we?
A little bit to the
Should be
right.
close to
The big one. There it is.
there, the big
All
one.
right, PTZOptics booth. So on Wednesday, we're going to be giving you guys another little tour of the final layout of the PTZOptics booth. Over 20 live streaming cameras, Wirecast, vMix, TriCaster TC1 with Jim Davis, Mimo Live, OBS, the new Wirecast 9 gear, which may have some, I'm not allowed to say, but some integration with our cameras. I wonder what that might be. And huge LED screen, a kick-ass layout for guests and everything. We're going to have
We're going live every day
Every
at 1
day
p.m.
at 1 p.m.
Pacific time. Keep that in mind for everybody that's used to us being on Eastern time. We will be on Pacific time that week. Your secret
go.
password.
Okay, so that gets us to, is that the whole Central Hall pretty much?
Let's see. There's a few more. We have.
Oh,
Oh,
then we
last
go-
one. No.
Okay, so then Black Magic would be 10, so that's the South Hall. So let's do our first trivia question, and then we're going to jump into South Hall in a moment here. So that's our favorite stuff in North Hall. Of course, B&H Photo is there, Sony's there, Nikon is there.
South Hall has a lot of good ones with Black Magic and vMix and.
Oh yeah, South Hall is chock full. So let's take a look at, okay, so go to
Trivia break.
StreamGeeks.live.
I'm
StreamGeeks.live.
seeing your requests as well. Just letting you guys know in the chat.
For what?
They're putting in some requests of where we should
request.
stop
See
by.
Roll. They want to see Boland.
Boland
Okay, good.
and Sennheiser mics if they're
Right.
there.
And I love now that YouTube and Facebook comments are now saved in the chat replay, so we can go back and look at all these. But
Yeah.
if we're getting enough requests for certain booths, we'll make sure we go out there and take videos and pictures and
Heck yeah.
interviews and stuff. So StreamGeeks.live in order to win a spin at the live streaming camera. Let's get going. What do you think, guys?
Let's
Should
do
we
it.
do it?
Let's do it to it, Lars.
All right. Notice the hashtag VIP at NAB. All right. What hall will PTZOptics be in?
Just letting you guys know the questions today are going to be all about NAB, so make sure you're listening. Are we in North, South, Central, or West? What hall are we in?
We definitely.
I mean, technically we're StreamGeeks today, but
yeah, I mean,
we're talking about PTZOptics because that's who we're going to represent at NAB.
What do you think, Tess? Oh,
It's a battle between South and Central.
Savage.
Savage question. Central. We are in Central Hall.
Yes, we will be in Central Hall. So that puts us in booth C9945. And that puts Kyle in first.
Is tied with Richard and Mike Trout.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to get back to you with a couple emails. I know I owe you. About the lighting in our studio. And Christopher. All right, guys.
Message we owe him.
Some of you will probably see it at NAB, maybe hopefully at our booth in Central Hall.
I hope so. Please visit us if you come.
In fact, let's do question 2. Yeah, let's do another question.
What is our booth number? 9945, 4495, 9499, or 9495?
Jeez, Tess, that is a complicated question.
We've said it many times on today's show. Matter of fact, you said it less than 60 seconds ago, which is why I nudged you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you didn't want to make it too easy. We're trying to make this more difficult. And the correct answer is 9945A.
A, 9945. Majority got that one right. Seems like there's a little dyslexia going on between 4495 and 9945, which has happened to me on numerous occasions when doing some marketing material.
I don't blame you guys.
Kyle and Mike Trout tied for first. Jonathan
first.
Not far behind.
Wow, and it can always swing. So stay tuned. We're gonna jump into that, but let's get into South Hall. One of my favorite halls. South Hall. I know the best because for the past 2 years we've been in South Hall. Mm-hmm. Now we're moving to Central.
We got some good friends there too.
I was in Vegas in January for CES, and Central Hall lost power. Ooh. And it was craziness.
Scary. If that happens while we're there, you can be assured I will just start crying, running around. What's happening?
It was weird. It was really weird. And we're in the back of Central Hall. We were in the back of South Hall last year, but we're moving forward, and Central Hall is central to all. So, but South Hall is super cool. There's a lower and an upper to South Hall. So there's an escalator that will take you up to the second floor,
I remember
which is where
South
the
Hall
Facebook pavilion is. We'll show you that.
Ooh,
we got it, obviously.
I'm going to be all over that.
We're going to need to really plan out our mornings when we go and look at all this stuff.
Ooh, I'm going to just be at the Facebook booth all day.
The Facebook booth is really cool. So let's show them.
See if they remember me.
South Hall pavilion.
South Hall Pavilion. Let's start with one of our favorites, of course, vMix. South Hall Lower.
South Hall Lower.
They are in 4620, whatever that. Where that is.
4620. So let's start at the beginning up here, Mike. So here's the beginning of South Hall, and this is South Hall Upper.
Okay.
Let's do South Hall Lower. Start here and go to the front. And so when you walk in, this booth is massive.
Wow, Blackmagic is really
just incredible huge. It's huge, huge, huge. So you start there. You can check out all the cool Blackmagic stuff, affordable, great television stuff. Moving inward, we have AJA. They make some of the best capture cards, super low latency, and just really high quality streaming stuff. So they're on our top 20 list. Not far in, you got Telestream. So that's Wirecast there.
Excited to see their booth this year. I got a good feeling.
I love their booth. And usually like somewhere in the front, there's like a little Wirecast area. So you can stop by there. Continuing forward, we've got the vMix booth nestled in. This is like the main pathway there. And Michael, you'd love this one. This is Adobe. So just all day long, they're talking about Photoshop and After Effects and Premiere and all that stuff. Didn't make the list because from a streaming perspective, it's more post-production.
I hope that one guy from Adobe's there. He's like the Adobe guru. He has like long hair and it's like all gray, and he always does the live streams where he teaches.
Oh yeah,
really?
No, they do. They teach a lot from that booth.
They do so much.
So vMix booth here. Tom Sinclair will be there. Martin, Tim, they all go through that whole thing. Then the New Tech booth.
Oh, wow. New Tech's right next to the vMix booth.
New Tech's right next to the vMix booth.
Interesting.
And then next to that is the NDI Central. Can we click on that? Is there any more information on who is in the booth? I will say that Mimo Live will be there. AJT Systems will be there.
So certain companies are representative at NDI Central.
Panasonic is there. Production Bot is there. There's quite a bit of companies.
PTZOptics?
Well, no, since we have our own booth, we're not going to be in the NDI Central area. Now, moving forward, right here is
vMix is there?
No, vMix is not there in the NDI Central. You have to pay like $12,000 to be in NDI Central, so you have to decide whether you want to. Not that one. It must be this one up here.
Where?
This one right above it. That one, yeah. PI Engineering. That's X Keys. So they made the list. We definitely want to stop by X Keys and check out their streaming options.
Check out their new mini joystick thingamajig.
And I think that's all for South Hall. Is there anything else lower? And it says SL. X Keys.
AJA.
Yep, we did that. Okay, so now we go to South Upper.
We're ready for South Hall Upper.
All right, cool. So we're ready for South Upper.
Hey, Jimmy.
Let us know, guys, if we're missing anything, but we're just trying to get the most optimal streaming companies in our list. Let's go to South Upper.
Post-production campus?
Yeah, so I skipped the post-production areas.
Michael will be interested in that.
All right, here we go. So let's start back at the front here. So this is the Facebook Pavilion and Google. So Facebook, you can hit up Facebook and Google all in one spot there.
Oh,
Couple people in Facebook Live Pavilion, Wirecast.
Facebook Live Pavilion?
Mevo. Who else? Epifan. Who else is in there? Easy Live. So that's cool. I'm excited to see
TV.
what is Google showing at this show. Like, is it YouTube Live?
Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm like, who do you know?
YouTube Live? Who do you know?
They have,
they can just do what they want.
Categories, post-production with animation and
VR.
VR. They have management systems.
Virtual effects.
Computing solutions. They have distribution delivery.
They got everything.
Cool.
Platform screen solutions.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so there's quite a few things over there. And then if we keep going inward, we have
Question.
Avid. Okay. What would you like to see in NAB that
Martin.
you've not seen yet? Improve the streaming of any type of content. Ooh, good question from Martin.
Interested to see what Facebook Live.
Yeah. Okay, so Tess is interested. So Facebook,
in terms of quality, maybe.
I feel like Facebook, I don't know if they're really, see, this is the interesting thing. Look at Facebook and YouTube. Facebook is focusing on their partners. They got lots of little teeny booths inside of their Facebook pavilion. Google is showing an entire booth dedicated to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, Tess, if you're looking for more from Facebook specifically, you might not find that.
I was looking for them to come out with, 1080p.
They have 1080p now.
Really?
Yeah. We're streaming in 1080p right now.
How come I can only ever watch them in 720?
I don't know.
Is it a slow rollout?
It's a slow rollout. They're not sure what they're doing with it yet. It's still, most of it's still 720, I will admit. But we are streaming in 1080. They accept 1080.
That's what I'm saying.
Distribute 1080 very well. Yeah, I mean, more from Google. I mean, everyone's talking about Twitch. I don't even see Twitch here. I don't know if you can search for it, Mike, and see if Twitch is there. So it sounds like Tess, and what I would like to see too a little bit, is a little bit more from the Content Delivery Network, the big social platform.
We also want to know if HQ is going to be there.
Yeah, HQ Trivia.
We're interested to see if there's going to be a rise in, trivia.
That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Things.
I'm looking for.
We're just really curious about it right now.
That streaming layer of data, like the trivia that we're doing, but more over the top entertainment, if you will.
Yeah, just something that nobody's ever done before with streaming.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for.
New applications.
And there's actually, Mike, if you zoom in here, are we on South Upper?
Oh, yeah.
So we're actually, I'm glad you asked that question, Martin. So what is that thing that you have right
new
there?
integrations.
For Twitch.
And that's not Twitch there?
Any new integrations with PTZ control.
Yes.
Or NDI would be really cool.
A lot of NDI stuff, but take a look.
I think
if you scroll up to the right a little bit, like up and to the right. This is called Connected Media and the IP Pavilion. This is where I'm going to have to spend some time, because this is basically, everyone's saying IP is the future, streaming is the future. I think South Upper is going to have a lot of cool stuff, and some of it's ahead of its time still. We're not talking about hardware, right? We're not talking about like cameras, microphones, speakers, stuff like that. This is like the delivery, and I haven't heard of many of these companies, and I'm just like, what do you guys do? And there's not enough time to freaking research them all, to be honest. Like I wanted to research some of these. A few of them that did make our list is BitMoving and and the JW player is well known in the industry for being like a premium player. Kaltura, who is also in this connected IP media section, is a learning management system.
Last but certainly not least, one of our go-tos, Magewell.
Magewell, and look, there's
and
Wowza.
Mobile video devices.
And somebody told me Wowza's behind HQ Trivia, so there's Wowza. Gonna have to talk to them. Check them out.
Yeah. To go see if we can get any secret information from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a Clearcaster on the way to our studio we're going to play around with. So that wraps up our top 25. Let me just read off the whole list just so it's official. DJI number 1, number 2 Vimeo, number 3 LiveU, number 4 Aperture, number 5
Sounds like you're about to start a rap.
DPA microphones, number 6 Shure,
Yeah,
number
then
7
we got all
April Cine,
vMix.
number 8 PTZOptics booth. That's all in Central Hall. In South Lower, we've got vMix, we've got Blackmagic Design, AJA, NewTek, NDI Central, Mimo Live, KeyLaView, X Keys, PI Engineering is in South Lower, Wirecast and Telestream. Avid, going up to South Upper, we've got Facebook Live, we've got Easy Live, we've got Wirecast has a specific Facebook Live integration that's showing off. Telescope TV is really interesting. They're in the Facebook Live pavilion. The Google, just wondering what Google's got to offer.
The Google.
If you've heard of them. Kaltura, JW Player. JW Player has a custom content delivery, live streaming player, delivery network. Telestream, Wirecast, and then Magewell. And that is our top 25. I know we missed a few. You guys tell us what we missed.
It's supposed to be checked, but you bumped into me.
So let's roll the credits.
Trivia.
Oh,
Trivia giveaway. Where are you going?
Let's do the trivia. You're right. I was getting too excited. Let's do trivia. That's the 25 list. Yes. Kyle's still in
We
first.
got plenty of questions left
Tie
here.
with Mike Trout, and we got plenty of questions. Go to StreamGeeks.live to put
Yeah, and now they're taking in all that information they just learned, and it should help them for the
That
questions.
should help you guys.
All right, here we go. Number 3.
Number 3, which company are we not interviewing?
Ooh.
We didn't talk about this today, but I've posted many times our interview lineup. Are we not interviewing NewTek, vMix, Blackmagic, LiveU, or Epiphan?
And NewTek Inc. is with a C. You have it ink like tattoo. But speaking of ink,
I did that on purpose for this transition.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Let's see what everyone got. We are actually interviewing Epiphan.
Savage question.
Savage question.
Darn. I didn't realize it was that savage. The only company in here that we have not scheduled to interview is Blackmagic. Now, we might try and get them for a spontaneous interview, but they are not on our schedule for this year.
Wow.
Blackmagic.
I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. There we go. Blackmagic. And
Did nobody get that right? I feel like a jerk.
Kyle,
then.
I think Kyle and Mike Trout might have got it right.
Wow.
So speaking of ink, NewTek Ink. So I have convinced Tess and Michael to get NAB Show tattoos. So
Well, we talked maybe NDI or
maybe
PTZOptics.
NDI. Yeah. So we're still deciding, but tomorrow we're gonna
For
go
Mike,
out.
it's like Tuesday morning because he's got tattoos all
Mike
over.
Mike already has a bunch of tattoos, but Tess and I actually don't. So this is gonna be
So
like
that's Mike's
tattoo.
personal
I'm so
life
glad you're
for
down
you.
for this. So it's gonna be right here. Like it's gonna be big, honestly.
I'm not doing it there.
All right, fine. You can do it any way you want.
I'll do it like right on my back or
All
something.
right. So anyway, on our Wednesday show, you'll see our tattoos. I'm gonna get your microphone. Plug it in if you want to talk. By the way.
What do you want to say?
Is it plugged in?
Paul's gonna get his like a tramp stamp.
I'm gonna get
Paul's
I'm
gonna
gonna get the NAB show like right here. So when I go out in my Speedo, everyone will see it. No, but I am.
Are you going to bring a Speedo? I'm not going out to the pool with you if you're
Board
wearing a
shorts,
Speedo.
please, come
Okay.
on.
It's very European. It's okay.
It's very European.
Okay, all right. Maybe we're getting into this.
But
Speedo.
so
There's
I'm
a
gonna
few
put,
gentlemen that
I'm
can definitely
getting
pull Speedos.
NAB show right here. And then when people like at the bar, like, is
You
this
do-
your first NAB show? I'm going to be like, look at this right here. So we're
Does
getting
this
them
look like
tomorrow.
it's my first
It's
NAB
like-
show?
Tess, I'm trying to get Tess or Michael to get NDI right
Like
here.
a shoulder. Okay.
Like a shoulder. Can you get like a shoulder NDI?
I don't know
With
what
tra-
my
with the tra-
mom would say.
If you get it, you have to get the trademark.
Oh, heck
Or
yeah.
else they're going to be in trouble. So,
Heck yeah.
anyway, that's our plan. I think it's going to be, it's really for social media, but we're going to have it on for like the rest
You
of our
gotta
lives.
like go big to get attention for
Yeah,
NAB,
you have
so it's
to.
like you have to come to this booth
So, yeah.
to see this.
We're doing it tomorrow. We already have it scheduled. So Wednesday, you'll see pictures. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You'll see the pictures.
All right, let's go to another question.
All right, next question.
Which company is on the NAB 2018 lanyards? Wirecast,
call,
vMix,
Tess.
PTZOptics, or NewTek Inc. And I spelled Inc. correctly in this in this format. We're using DPA defined mics. Come on. And hello.
All right.
Who was on the lanyards this year?
This is a good question. And this is funny because you'd have to really, okay, yep. Most people got that one right.
Yeah, this is good. It's a double dose of vMix last
Yep.
year and again this year.
Yeah, so that's a funny
Good
one.
for them.
They basically, if you get the lanyard, you have right of first refusal, and vMix had it last year, and they're holding on to it this year too. So
They're doing a competition. If you see a famous person wearing the lanyard, you're supposed to get a selfie with them, and I think they're giving a key away to whoever finds the most famous person wearing the lanyard, which is funny.
Ooh, Kyle knew that one. See, these are not
Kyle.
easy questions. Kyle's pulling in.
Yeah, Kyle's got that
Wow.
one. There's some really hard one. I think there's one that's really hard.
Oh yeah, there's
I don't
some,
know. We'll
there's
see.
some hard ones. So.
That Black Magic one was tough. All
Yes, it
right,
was.
let's go.
There we go, number 5.
All
We
right.
will be doing a giveaway at NAB. Is this true or false?
Oh, Taz, that's so easy.
No, it's not.
It's not?
I don't think we've said anything either way yet.
All right, fine.
Or not much. It might be easy now that you just acted like that.
Okay. Ding, ding,
And
ding, ding, ding.
we are definitely
Yes.
doing a giveaway at
Yes,
NAB.
we're gonna find a way to. Spin
We
the
haven't
wheel.
exactly figured out how that's going to work yet, but
We will.
keep following us and our hashtag, which we're not going to talk about because
Nope.
you're going to test that, the hint of the question for today.
Yes.
If you're following our hashtag, you'll be able to find out how to enter.
VIP at NAB. What? It's right there.
Oh, it's right there.
All right. Number 6.
That's a giveaway question then.
What
hashtag are we using to track our NAB fun?
Oh, so you didn't know. Okay.
I didn't know it was on the questionnaire thing. I was so mad at you.
So 2 easy questions in a row.
This one's a race to answer D because it is VIP at NAB. And I thought my other hashtags were like really good. Like people were gonna
I'm sorry.
TGZ
Yeah.
takes NAB, NAB geeks. I
NAB
thought people were gonna
geeks,
jump
that
on
wasn't
them.
good. Yeah,
But-
that's my fault. I just decided to put that up there.
Yay! Hope got points finally.
Yeah.
All right, everybody got it right for the most part.
Okay.
It is VIP at NAB. Thank you guys for listening. Kyle,
Right,
you got
Christopher
that
coming
one
up.
quick. Christopher,
Chad the Farge. All right. So, what? I got a couple more.
still a few more.
Okay. Still a few more.
Which of these companies is not in NDI Central? Is it Mimo Live, Production Bot, vMix, or Media Looks?
Yes. We said that Mimo Live and Production Bot are, when we were talking about it earlier, are.
All right, which one is not? And we actually talked about which one specifically is not. We brought this up.
vMix is not.
vMix is not.
Yeah, why
You
should
got
I?
that one right. If you picked vMix, you got it right.
Now, if you picked vMix, yeah, I mean,
They're not,
technically-
right?
They're not. But the production bot uses vMix, so it's kind of a trick question. But vMix is not specifically there. They have their own booth right next door. All right. Oh, it's a close game.
Let's finish her up.
Let's finish it up. All right. Couple more questions.
What time will we be streaming each day, Pacific Standard Time, from the NAB floor? What time does the stream start?
Is it A, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., C, 3 p.m., or D, midnight? Or is that noon?
12 noon.
Oh, noon, yeah.
Midnight
I always get that
AM.
wrong, yeah. 12 a.m. Duh.
It's all right. My ink was spelled as in pen ink.
Well, no, I forgot about the tattoos, so that reminded me.
All right.
It's 1 p.m.
Looks like most people got that one right. I know it could be confusing because we normally do stream at 2 p.m. I can feel a sneeze coming on. Yeah.
All right, so just a little bit of time left. I think there's just 2 questions left, everybody, and
Here we go.
Kyle is running through.
What
All right.
hotel is the JB&A pre-show event at? Is it the Flamingo, the SLS, the Westgate, or Caesars?
Yes.
Definitely the Flamingo.
I wish it was the Flamingo, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the others. It could be the SLS, which stands for Super Lucky Spin.
Super lucky spin. That's
Or-
silly.
Yeah, well, you know, they have these big spin wheels on there that you can spin.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, you can. They're lucky too.
They're lucky?
They're very lucky. Yeah.
Alrighty. A tie between the Westgate and SLS.
Now I would have guessed the Westgate too, but it's actually the SLS.
Yeah, why guy, eh?
Savage question.
Dun dun dun.
That was my glass shattering sound.
Yes. The
Where does that
SLS
leave us on the
super lucky
leaderboard?
spin.
Kyle's still taking it home.
I know Kyle's going to be going to the JB&A event, so I think that. See, look at this. Christopher has answered 8 out of 10 questions correctly, but not as quickly as Kyle.
Wow.
With 7 out of 10.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah, I might be Googling the answers. Who knows? That's why we have the point system. All right, next.
Last one.
Last one.
question. Who is hosting the vMix meetup at NAB? Is it Scott, Tom, Martin, Paul, or Kyle?
Now, this is not the host, let's say, of the show. It's the host of the event. So it would, you know, I don't.
Don't say any more.
It's not me. I'm from Philadelphia.
That's the 8th question you gave up
No,
today.
you're right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, you're getting the
me
boot
out.
soon, boss.
It's Scott Whitney from Podworks.
You gotta wait.
Look, a lot of people said Tom Sinclair. Oh.
That was a savage question.
Yeah.
Because Tom
Yeah,
did
yeah,
create, like, he's been
I
like,
know.
in
I
charge
was like,
of the
that could be
Facebook
it.
event.
It's true. So yeah, Scott Whitney is the host of the actual.
It's at his studio.
He's hosting
He is
the meetup,
physically
if you
hosting.
will. And that one put Kyle way ahead.
All right, Kyle.
All right,
so
Kyle.
you will have a chance to spin the wheel if our
Gleam giveaway.
winner Gleam giveaway does not, which we need to do now.
Yeah. So let's run the credits. I'll go get the wheel, and then we'll do the giveaway.
All right,
Okay?
guys. Stay tuned all week for more on NAB festivities.
We're gonna get the wheel.
All right, we got the wheel. Are you gonna pull the winner, Tess?
I'm going to pull a winner.
All right. Now, the funny thing about pulling a winner is usually they don't show up, so then we default to the trivia winner, which I think is a fair way to do it, and keeps it.
Some would
everything
argue
rolling.
otherwise. We're always in
I think it's fair.
speculation on the giveaways. It's hard.
Okay.
Gomer.
Gomer Gamist from Russia.
Ooh, I'm going to
See, that's
guess
the kind of
that
we get the,
Gomer's
viewers
asleep.
from Russia. I hope you're watching. It's late at night over there, and a lot of times they're not watching live. I think we made it clear that you have to be watching live to win. Maybe they've never seen the show before and they just entered to win. I don't know. But this wheel is going to spin regardless. So,
That camera.
what camera? Is it good?
It's no bueno. It's the focus again.
It
I mean, I'm having some bandwidth issues on
Oh, it was,
YouTube.
it was going in and out.
was going in and out.
But
We have to do the focus check on it. We have come up with the
Yeah.
focus corrector on it on these cameras, by the way. So that will be coming out tomorrow.
All right, let's get Kyle a free camera
All right, here
so
we go.
he
Ready?
can
Use his NDI
give you guys all
license
a
at the
break on
end.
the trivia.
Here we go. I'll zoom it in.
Spin again.
Spin again. All right, here we go. Double spin.
Wow, really putting the muscles into it.
Oh, a hat.
A hat. Do you want a PTZOptics
StreamGeeks
hat or a StreamGeeks hat, Kyle?
You may have seen the PTZ hats.
Oh, you look so good.
But that's what it looks like.
And we don't have a StreamGeeks hat.
This one's Michael's. You can't take it. But there's StreamGeeks hats too. So just let us know. We'll bring it to Vegas and we'll give it to you when we see you. That's our show. Thanks for playing. You need to add a must to present to win.
Must be present to win. It's in the small, it's in the fine print.
It's in like the terms and conditions. We need to add
but we should put it bigger.
It needs to be on the very top.
Good point.
Good point.
All right, guys. Don't forget to follow hashtag VIP at NAB for all this week's pre-NAB goodies.
Bye, everybody. A couple quick little things. One is that there is a fix or a brand new focus calibrator for the PTZOptics cameras. We're making a video on that tomorrow. And Thursday, if you are a PTZOptics...
Kyle wants a StreamGeeks hat.
Oh, Kyle wants a StreamGeeks
love
hat.
StreamGeeks.
On the PTZOptics side of things, if you're a reseller, an integrator, one of our partners, we're going to be talking about a Q2 partner webinar, some pricing changes, some new products, all that coming up on Thursday at noon.
That was the worst heart
Eastern,
ever.
9 a.m. Pacific. We'll see you guys then. Bye, everybody. Take care.